Okay, hello, welcome to another video. I don't usually talk in my videos, so this is kind of weird, but sometimes I think speaking just works better than writing text, so we'll see how this goes, and maybe I'll do it more in future videos. I've recently been playing a lot of Honkai Star Rail. I keep trying to pull for a Yanshin, but I haven't gotten him yet. I'm hoping to use the 300 pulls free 5-star option to get him, since so far whenever I do that, I've gotten Wealth and Himiko, but I still haven't gotten him, and knowing my luck, I'm not gonna get him. I'm gonna have to wait till I reach the 300 pulls. I'm halfway there. I have around 150 pulls, so I keep switching between the current character banner and the regular banner to use all my pulls on. So I've gotten Silver Wolf for her character banner. I do kind of want to pull her more so I can get Danheng, but last banner, I kept pulling for March, and I never got March. I think I might have gotten her maybe once, but I don't even think I got her once. I got everyone else a bunch of times, but I like never got March. So that's really sad. So I'm not quite sure if I want to try pulling for Danheng. I still might anyways, but I'll have to see because I really want Yangqing as well. Technically, you could find the story already on Webtoons, since I did originally try uploading this webcomic all the way back in like my 3rd year of college, which was like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, but I didn't keep up with it, and I'm making it with a friend, so we didn't keep up with it at the time, and we only got, I think, maybe like 5-7 pages in before we ended up stop uploading it. So technically speaking, if you want to, you can look it up. The first few pages haven't really changed. They're basically more or less the same. So if you want to get a sneak peek, I guess you could look it up. We'll be taking it down once we get closer to actually uploading the new version of the webcomic, but until then, it'll still be up. So you can find it on Webtoons, and I think we also uploaded it on Tapas, just under Broken Worlds. But anyways, to discuss the actual design, Wisp has an overall warm and red color palette, so I knew being a fire type would work well for him. Most of the characters seem to have their own weapon, but Wisp uses magic, so I wasn't sure exactly what to do about that. I thought about adding a book to his hand, but decided to not do that and just have the magic coming from his hands. In the comic, there is kind of like sigils that appear when people use magic, but here I didn't add it. I wasn't sure how much to add from the webcomic in here and how much to make it fit the world better, so I decided to leave that stuff out since I felt like it might not match the world as much. But so for when I decided to draw the fire around him, I ended up using Hook as a reference since I don't have much experience yet drawing all of these elements and stuff. So I wasn't sure exactly what to do with that, so I had I had Hook open up as a reference the entire time I was drawing. So I used the way they drew her flames and kind of the order that they drew her flames as an inspiration. And then I made my own version of the background that they often appear in. You don't see it here because I ended up stopped filming before I did that part because I was having some hard times coming up with what to do. But I ended up putting him in kind of like a space background since I felt like it kind of fit the webcomic story as well as his character. I mainly took inspiration from Danheng and Yangqin for his design since I think he would fit the Jianzhou Luofu since that is filled with more non-human characters, and since Wisp is from Meridia, he's more of a magical being, so he lives much longer than the average human, so I thought Belobog wouldn't fit him very well, and I guess I could have put him on the Herda space station, but I felt like he wouldn't really be there. So for all the worlds we know right now, I think the Jianzhou is where he fits best. I also want to do this for Evan as well, and for him, I think he would be in the upper part of Belobog since he's a prince of his world and is a human. I think he would fit there very well. I'm not sure when I'll get around to doing him, but I'm aiming for sometime later this month. So if you also want to see the design I come up with for him, make sure to subscribe. So for Whip's design, I wanted to make his design very flowy since he's very mischievous and the carefree kind of character. He likes running around and causing mischief, so I thought anything too tight wouldn't suit him really well. I really liked the way Yangqing's overall design looked, but I wanted to make sure I didn't make his design too complicated. So I mainly took Yangqing's shirt and the top part of his robe into the design, but I instead made his robe sleeves longer than his shirt sleeves, and I also simplified the shirt. I also used Danheng's belt as inspiration for Wisps. I thought about implementing an earring like one Danheng has, but it felt too rigid for his design, so instead I kind of just copy and pasted the earring that another character in the world has. I have no idea how people talk for so long in these videos because I had nothing else to say, so I'll just leave it at that and let the rest of the footage play with the music. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe for more videos in the future, and let me know if you liked this commentary instead of just my normal silent videos.